Merry meet everyone. I'm going to be doing a reading for Wizkid2000. He is asking for a general reading. So I'm going to be using the Fairy Tale Tarot for this reading. Okay, we're going to start with the first card, Present Circumstance in Your Life. And we have the Three of Swords. This card is pretty much, let me put it right there. Okay, cool. Hope you can see it there. I haven't changed my little angle here for showing the cards. So we have the Three of Swords. This card, we have a person here, and looks like a little sad. Looks like you're sad right now about something. And it has to do with a relationship. There is something that hasn't panned out as you want it to. It could be some kind of deception. This card is always talking about deception. This is the Nightingale and the Rose fairy tale. I haven't read this fairy tale, but as you can see, it's really sad because it looks like you're kind of sad about something. Because as you can see, there's a lot of thorns, okay, in this garden that this flower is in. This bird is in. And it looks like you got hurt recently regarding something. Looks like you got hurt and something didn't go through as you expected it to. So I'm going to lay down the cards just to get a different perspective and see how things are pretty much looking up. So I'm going to open them up here. Okay. Alrighty then. Wow, there's a lot of swords, a couple of swords in your readings, which indicates a little bit of conflicts right now in your life. Things are a little bit stressful right now, and it seems like there is some situations in your life right now that aren't going the way you expected them to. Now, crossing this Three of Swords is the Page of Swords, okay? And it has to do with someone that you really cared about, and it's a woman, okay? You can see here the woman, and she's kind of trying to basically alleviate your sadness or the situation that you're going through right now. The Page of Swords is the thinnest and the bright falcon fairy tale. We see here there is definitely a person lying down and just kind of very sad, and it's crossing you. So what I'm getting here is that, and you can see that the bird is back here as well, and this lady or this person, that is a woman, is kind of putting the feather in this person's face, which is you. There has been some sadness with someone that you do care about deeply, and this person right now feels bad because there was some kind of truth that they told you about this relationship that you're interested in, and you're a little sad right now regarding this. So that's what this card is talking about here. It's pretty much showing that there is some sadness right now about some communication that you found out recently, or some truth that you found out recently. Okay. The next card at your feet is the Page of Wands. In reverse, this is the Vasilia and the Beautiful. And it has to do with a woman that you care about and that you're in a relationship with. And it looks like things aren't going well with this person. You can see a lot of skulls in this card, and this indicates death, an ending of some sort. There was some endings with this relationship recently. There was definitely some endings and some conclusions. And there's new beginnings also. New beginnings in your life. Because this card is in reverse. So, looks like for now, things are kind of not moving forward as you want them to. This person either kind of doesn't want nothing right now in a relationship, or doesn't want to move forward with the relationship that you're interested in. So, because it came up in reverse. Okay? So that's at your feet. Recent past, we have the Three of Coins in reverse. This is the Escape of the Mouse fairy tale. This is in reverse, and again, it touches very nicely on this card over here because it's indicating that this person does not want to continue going forward in the relationship that you're in with you. If it's not a personal relationship, it has to do maybe with work maybe, but what I'm gathering here is that they don't want to continue the project or the relationship with you at this point. So that's why you're pretty sad right now, because things in that area aren't the way you expected them to be. Okay? Alrighty then. Future, we have the Lovers in reverse. Again, touching very nicely, very well on these other cards here, indicating that this relationship isn't going further for now. There is some kind of postponement. There is some sadness. There is maybe some deception and betrayal. This is the Tarothood fairy tale, and it's in reverse. This is also a card of infidelity, or a card of maybe finding out about something that you didn't like. It's not to your appeal. So what I'm gathering here is there's some deception right now, okay, with this woman, and you got to be careful because there is something that's not right. However, you're going to come out victorious at the end because we have the World here, and this is the many fur card, a fairy tale. And this woman here in this card is wearing this beautiful fur with luxury and is very happy. Okay? So this is basically telling me that you're going to come out on victory out of, when you find out about this truth, you're going to come out victorious from this. Okay? You represented is the Magician, and this is the Story at Fault fairy tale. Okay? This fairy tale is basically talking about, I read this one, and this one talks about basically you have it all in your hands to do what you want. It also talks about moving forward in your life and having the tools necessary to make your wish come true. So you represented is basically telling me here that you're going to have something that you want is going to come to you. It's just you allowing it to happen. And that the Magician always is also regarding a trickster. And it also indicates a little bit of deceit around you, someone that's not being honest with you at the same token. Because the Magician fairy tale basically is someone that the magician, the storyteller, is the person that he tells tales in this fairy tale. And he meets someone that basically tricks him into things and kind of wants him to gamble things and fools him, but at the end the storyteller comes out in victory. So this card is saying that you're going to come victorious out of a situation in which you feel there is some deceit, there is some lies around you, so you have to be careful. You're going to come out in victory out of the situation, but it's saying that there is deceit. The Seven of Swords, the Frog Prince. Okay, this fairy tale I haven't read, but this is a woman that you could tell there's a frog there, and, she doesn't want to kiss this frog, okay? But what I'm seeing here is there is some deceit. The Seven of Swords always talks about deceit, talks about betrayal. Again, there is something negative around you and a woman, so be careful with this woman because there is some deceit. Your hopes is the sun, and you just wish that everything would be fine, that this relationship would go forward, and that things would go and would evolve. And the last card is the Hangman. Okay? This is a card of delays, and that maybe the relationship will continue, but for now, there's going to be some delays, there's going to be some postponement, okay? And there is some deceit around you at this time. So that's what this reading is all about. There is some deceit at this time that you have to be careful about, okay, with a woman. So it's just going to be right now postponed, and that's basically it. Hope you've enjoyed my reading. Many blessings to you.